Cool. So I think we're live. Just gonna test it. Looks like we're all good. So did you just want to do a little voice so I can see the green bar?
Yeah, absolutely. Testing, and hello. I'm Bill from the Spike Feeders, joining because he has so graciously invited me back on.
Absolutely. That's all good. Looks good. Fantastic.
I was reaching for my mouse and almost just completely fricked up my deck.
Cool, everything looks good. So, might as well get straight into it then. So, we are now live. Whoever's watching this now or in the future, this is back to the AZALEA ringer. And just a few things before we get started. People might notice that, obviously, first of all, I've got this fantastic Tolarian Community College box, which is lovely. Did you get one of these?
No, my brother did, though. I missed the Kickstarter date.
Yeah, quite nice.
Yeah, I'm very jealous of them.
Nice little box and little drawers and everything. Obviously I'm playing AZALEA today. Makes sense. Obviously this is the AZALEA ringer. But I've got a few proxies in here while I wait for Jim's cards to arrive, which I've bought. So you might not even be able to notice it, to be fair. So that... oh wait, no, that's a real card. That's a real card.
You can't even tell.
Yeah, so this is a proxy. You can't really notice it, can you? It's a premeditate.
Yeah, well, I mean, especially on camera, I cannot tell.
Exactly, you can't tell, so that's fine. So I'm not encouraging anything for the viewers out there. It's just that I'm waiting for cards. I want to play with the new stuff because I haven't been able to do so as of yet, really.
Well, like honestly, we have this same sort of mindset on the Spike Feeders, the main Spike Feeders channel as well, where we're just playing for fun, and if you want to just proxy for fun with your friends, then there's nothing wrong with that. But
no,
once it sort of gets into the realm of I'm going to buy like professionally made proxies and they start looking indistinguishable from cards, that's obviously where a line is drawn. But the way we do it, we just have a sheet of computer paper in front of another card so that it's the same thickness for all intents and purposes, and like as long as there's no possibility of passing it off as a real card, that's the only thing that really matters, right?
No, exactly. Yeah, especially in this environment as well, where you're just playing for fun and stuff. It doesn't really matter at all, does it?
You're gonna see my cat. Oh, very interested.
Fantastic.
This is a good content for the people.
It really is, yeah.
Okay, buddy.
I love cats. They just think, oh yeah, something's going on in this space. I'm going to climb into it.
He's such a little weirdo. He wanted to sit on my lap, and then I readjusted slightly, and he's like, well, okay, time to move.
Time to move. What's the cat's name? You have told me before.
Oh, it's so it comes from the Gaelic for the word that sort of describes Halloween time. His name is Samhain. It's Samhain.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have mentioned it before. Cause, yeah, it's like I remember you saying it's like a name for something, a different dialect.
Yeah. So he's a cute little black cat.
I love black cats. That's sick.
Yeah, he's adorable. He's like my whole life. He's so cute.
Little mini panthers, aren't they?
Yeah.
Yeah. Red Zone Rogue. Oh, sick! Just in time for the cat. Absolutely.
Yeah, hell yeah, brother.
Fantastic.
Oh, actually, yeah. Speaking of Kel, I was looking up some stuff today. Just like card prices and whatever, and I've come to the conclusion that I think I have a very expensive collection. But one of the things I was looking at was the pricing of these refraction bolters. These are actually, you can't even tell because they're in a sleeve and the camera angle isn't very good, but these are actually the cold foil ones that I bought off of Kel.
Ooh.
And So yeah, like just randomly, I have cold foil refraction bolters, and I looked it up, and the last listed sale on TCG Player is like, I think like 450 or 475 USD. I'm like, okay, okay, this is pretty good.
That's not bad.
Yeah, and then just randomly, I have this non-foil unlimited edition Courage of Blade Hold, just holding down the fort.
You need to spice up it though, don't you? You need to not have everything, you know, fully blinged. You need to have a couple of little stragglers in there.
Oh yeah. I have a pile of all of my like worth looking at History Pack 1 stuff, and every so often I'll go through here if there's something that I need, and it's like, oh, I was looking for a blue Flick Flack. I'll just toss it in.
Let's toss it in, yeah.
It's just about the cost of a PS5. Yeah, but I actually own this. I don't own a PS5.
No, I still don't either. I still don't have a PS5 yet, unfortunately.
It took me, honestly, like, I want to say like 5 years to actually buy a PS4, which ended up being a fantastic idea.
Yeah,
it was like one of the greatest gaming purchases I've made in a long time, because I got to play Persona 5, and that game rocks.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, still just haven't quite decided to bite the bullet on that. I do have I have a PS5 controller specific, but I use it for PC games.
Yeah, same here. I've got a old PS4 controller that I use for PC games, but I don't use it for.
PS5 for refraction bolters, tough choice.
Yeah, a tough choice indeed. I know what I would choose. Refraction bolters every time for Dorinthea.
Oh, they're so pretty.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, I'm really excited for this one. I haven't gotten a chance to play Dorinthea in a while, and if I was playing in the studio, because I don't have my own printer, I would have proxied. What's that one card? Glistening Steel Blade. But,
oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't own any copies of it, and like I said, I don't have my own printer. So instead, I'm just playing basically every card in this top 8 list that I've lifted off of. Is it Josh Lai?
Oh yeah.
His top 8 list from the Charlotte Battle Hardened. It looks pretty solid. I'm upset that it doesn't run Iron Song Determination, because I think that card is crazy. But we'll see.
Did you wanna put anything in there as a substitute for Glistening Steel Blade? Did you want to do that?
Oh yeah, no. I just pulled some cards out of the sideboard.
Okay.
Like, that wouldn't maybe necessarily see play in this specific matchup, but I have 60 cards here. Like it's.
Well, that's all what matters then, really.
Yeah, the deck is, together enough. It's just missing Glistening Steel Blades.
Nice.
But yeah, I've been on the receiving end of that card too many times. Card's crazy.
Yeah. Especially if you get it on turn 1 as well, it just forces through that counter straight away. It's just like, oh
yeah.
no.
I had our local Dorinthea player on 2 separate occasions, if I recall correctly, go turn 1, Steelblade Supremacy, Iron Song Determination, Glistening Steel Blade. And then like plus Warrior's Valor or something. I don't quite recall. It was something like that. I think he even popped his Courage first so that he could do something. But he was able to attack in like twice for, it was like 8 Dominate, draw a card, and get a +1 counter. It was nuts.
That is nuts, damn it.
Super lost both of those games.
Super lost, yeah. Without a doubt, I lost those goddamn games. Cool. Right then. I have to use a life app today because my dice are upstairs. And the girlfriend's asleep because, believe it or not, we're getting a. So obviously, we're going away tomorrow, and the taxi that picks us up from our place gets here in about 4 hours.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so we have to leave. We have to. So I'm basically pulling an all-nighter, and then I'm just going to sleep on the coach essentially. But yeah, it comes in about 4 hours. And where was I? Where was I going with this? I can't remember where I was going with this. So yeah, I can't venture upstairs because she's asleep right now. That's what I was
you don't want to risk waking her up.
The wrath of a woman scorned.
I mean, yeah, that one's reasonable, honestly. That's...
Yeah. I have to deal with it all the way on the coach. I'm just like, nah, I'd rather not take the risk.
My girlfriend doesn't travel all that much. So
yeah.
The times that we do travel, it's really funny because thanks to like just my parents and the fact that they like to travel a lot, I have a lot of travel experience. And so, I'll be like, oh yeah, we have to be like here at such and such a time, and then we have to go and do this and blah blah blah. And I'll have it all figured out, but Riley will just constantly be worried about something.
Yeah.
And she'll be like, oh, well, we forgot about this. I'm like, nope, I've already looked into that. She's like, okay, well, do we need this for the plane? No, we don't. I would have told you. It's like just constantly like, I'm like, no, it's fine.
Leave it to me. Yeah, yeah. Exactly. No, that's good though. Are you going to be traveling? Are you going to be traveling on your own to Worlds then, or?
Yes. I mean, it kind of depends on when it is. Because we still don't know, right?
No, not yet.
Yeah, but because of her job, she had to book all of her vacation like up front, like 2 weeks ago.
Oh yeah.
So she's already taken her time off at certain points during the year, and if it lines up with that, then cool. But otherwise, it'll likely just be me.
Nice. Well, we'll all be waiting for you, that's for sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be a good time.
Yeah. Cool. Well, I'm shuffled up, so app. That's what I need to do.
I am very much excited to see when and where it is.
Yeah. It'll be announced at the end of this month, right? Pro Tour.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. 2 dice, yeah.
Yeah, I have 2d6 here.
Alright, cool.
And that was a 4 for me.
7 for me.
Yeah.
So,
yeah, you got me.
I'm gonna go first for the chance of domination.
How's it going, Ian? Welcome.
Ian, nice, fantastic. Probably getting no, it'll be midday, early afternoon for Ian right now, I guess, wouldn't it? 12 hours ahead of the UK. So yeah, it makes sense. Midday over there now.
Don't step on my.
Oh wow! Look at this, absolute 4D experience. Loving life.
Yeah. Yeah. Attack you with cat. Any
Attack
responses?
you with cat. Love it. Right, I'll put my life down here because I'm not going to use my banished zone. That's for sure. Cool. So yeah, I'll go first then.
Yeah, sounds like a plan. Good luck and have fun.
Absolutely, that's what it's all about. I'm going to use the perch grapplers against DORINTHEA, I think, just for an extra bit of block. Cool. And then Tunic 2-1. Okay. Interesting. So I'm gonna play Read the Glide Path. We all know what that does. Take a look at the top card. I can opt it away if I want to opt it away.
You will opt to opt it away.
No, I'm not going to opt it away. I'm going to leave that there. I'm going to activate Death Dealer, pitching an E-Strike to put in this Bolt and Shot and draw this card that's on top. And then I'm going to play a... oh, no, wrong one. This one. Lace with Inertia.
Oof.
So next arrow gets +3, and if it hits, create an inertia token under their control. So I'm going to fire this at you. This is coming in for 10. 10 go again. If it hits, reload. If it hits, you get an inertia token, which is the Seek and Destroy effect, essentially.
Yeeps. That's a lot.
There's a lot of damage. Plus the on hits are horrible.
Yeah. I would have liked to retain some of these cards, but I think it's more correct to just do this. So I'm going to block with these 3 cards plus Refraction Bolters. Red Out for Blood, Steelblade Supremacy, Glint the Quicksilver. Refraction Bolters is 10.
I have a reaction.
No, is it Rain Razors?
It is, yeah.
Oh my god. Yeah, so I'll take 2 then, and I'll go to 38.
2 damage, and then you get an inertia token, so you won't be able to arsenal anything.
Where are my tokens?
Where's this glare coming from? No, there we go. So I wasn't able to arsenal a card myself, but at least I've stopped you from doing the same.
Yeah.
So I couldn't get a dominated thing off. And then, yeah, she'll go after that.
Okay. There's an inertia. Now I remember what it does. Okay. So this Refraction Bolters has a thingy, and I'll draw up to 4. Okay. Alright. Let us play out this Spoils of War, pitching this Blue Warrior's Valor. So I'll have 2 floating from that. Next thing gets +2 and go again, and then I create a copper whenever a weapon I control hits. Then I will pay a resource there to come in with this Dawnblade for 5 with go again.
5, you say?
Hey, Kaylee. Kaylee initially asked me if I could do some prep for our skirmish this weekend tonight, but I was like, oh, unfortunately, this is the night that I stream with Az.
Sorry, Kaylee.
Yeah, my flesh and blood playing services are spread thin at this point.
Yeah. 5 go again if it hits copper.
It's copper.
You've taken 2 so far, haven't you?
Yes, 38.
Okay, I'm going to say no blocks on this one. Any reactions?
No, sir.
Okay, we're going on to 35.
Okay, so that'll trigger Dorinthea. I can attack again. And then, yeah, I'll just be paying 1 here to come in with this Dawnblade again for 3.
How many cards do you have?
2 still.
Okay. Interesting. For 3. Right.
Someone call for a judge. Jim has arrived.
Jim has arrived. To make sure no misplays, no foul players going on in the Azalea Ringer series.
Of course. This is extremely important. There's a lot riding on these games.
It really is. I don't know what to do about this.
You could just let it hit.
No.
Oh, yeah, because that hit, I get 2 coppers.
That's right.
It will. It's very unlikely that these will come up, but I keep getting in shit for not displaying them properly.
Like, I played a UPF game yesterday, and I was Shiana, and I just completely forgot that I could change into any of the heroes that are on field. I completely forgot. There was a KO on the field as well, and I obviously had some 6 attacks of like CNCs and stuff, so I completely forgot that I could potentially double my output. But
yeah, every time I've played KO, it always halves.
yeah, that's right.
Never lucky.
It's not worth the risk. Anyway, 3 damage coming in is really...
This is a good ruling. Foul play is encouraged in the pits.
It really is. Alright, we'll just block for 3 of an E-strike.
Okay. I have not a reaction, but a reaction.
Yeah.
I'm going to be flashing in this Iron Song Pride as an instant.
Yeah.
Which will put a +1 counter on target sword I control. At the beginning of my end phase, if a sword has not hit this turn, destroy Iron Song Pride, and when it leaves the arena, remove all +1 counters from swords I control. So it's coming in for a total of 4 now.
So be it. I fell for his gambit.
Oh, the gambits are starting.
God damn it. So I'll take 1.
Okay. I'll get 2 more coppers. That'll get a counter. And then this inertia will trigger. Those are the last 2 cards in my hand, so thankfully it doesn't affect me. But I'll be moving to the end of my turn and passing over to you.
Okay. Tunic to 2. I'm going to activate Death Dealer, pitching a Deadeye, loading in this drill shot and drawing a card. There is 1 floating after that, so just put that there. Okay, that's not bad. That's not a bad thing, is it? So let's play a Premeditate. Jim, if you're watching, this is the card that I've purchased from you. As you can see, it's a piece of paper.
Oh, it's actually a take aim.
It's actually a take aim. Actually, no, in this case, I'm going to play the take aim, reload the drill shot. No, I'm not really.
In this case.
Here's a judge. Call a judge. But yeah, these, for the people that are watching this now in the future, Jim can attest to this. I have bought this from him. So playing a Premeditate.
Yes, sir. This drill shot's going to hit me.
It is indeed. But I'm also going to play a Seek and Destroy as well.
Oh my god.
So this is coming in for 10, this drill shot.
That's so much.
It's quite a lot in that. This 1 is going to fizzle, so I'm not just going to put that away there. So
Okay.
10, if it hits, you destroy your arsenal again, and you get a counter on one of your equipments if it hits.
Yeah, this one's I mean, it's the same as Inertia, except instead of bottoming, it's discard, right?
Yeah.
For hand and arsenal? Okay, so
That's
I'm
right.
not going to be able to retain any of these cards. Interesting and relevant.
And again, if this hits as well, I also get a Ponder token, which allows me to get an arsenal, essentially, after this.
Which is pretty good.
It's pretty
I will
good.
say. Certainly not bad. I think that's what I do. I'm gonna block with Crown of Providence and Courage of Bladehold. Other cards? No, just those 2. So it'll be for a total of 4 block, and I'm gonna sink this card from my hand.
So you will take 6.
I will take 6 damage and get an, or no, not an inertia token, but kind of an inertia token.
Yeah, so it's a Seek and Destroy trigger at the end of your turn, yeah. And then I'll put a -1 counter on one of your equipments as well, which will probably be the Brave Force Bracers.
Yeah, that's probably a call.
And then that's the end of my turn. My Ponder token, which I got, will trigger, so I draw this, and then I'll arsenal this. And then it goes to your turn.
Okay. Let's see.
Okay, then.
Let us do some shenanigans. Let's
No.
say.
No.
I'm gonna break this Courage of Bladehold to make my sword attacks free for this turn.
Oh, God.
Then I'm gonna play this Steelblade Supremacy, pitching the Steelblade Shunt. So it has
Steelblade
+2. Steelblade Supremacy, pitching Steelblade Shunt.
Ah.
Shunt. As. But yeah, so target sword, target weapon gets +2, and whenever this weapon hits, draw a card until end of turn.
Oh god.
Then, also my sword attacks are free, so I will be attacking in here for 7.
7.
With on hit, draw a card.
And how much life do you have? Sorry?
I have 32.
Well.
Grunt.
Shunt!
Grunt.
7. If it hits, draw. No go again, but clearly there is something there that's going to happen.
I don't know if that's clearly. I could have nothing.
Oh, I'm gonna take 7. Unless you have any reactions? No blocks.
I do have, or I guess, hang on. Does that work? I guess, yeah, because you're saying no blocks. I will reaction. Pay 1 and play this run through to give target sword attack go again, and give my next sword attack this turn +2.
Okay. So I take 7.
So it's not this one, it just gives it go again. So it'll still be for 7, and I draw a card from Steelblade Supremacy.
Yeah.
Okay. Then let's attack in once more for, it has +4 from the base here, so it's coming in for 9.
9 damage. It's quite a lot of damage.
I mean, it's not 10.
Okay, right. So just have to block it all, aren't I? 9, yeah?
9.
Actually, live life on the edge. No blocks.
None whatsoever?
None at all, no.
Well, I will move to reactions, I suppose, and play out this other Iron Song Pride.
Okay.
So I'm gonna move it up to 10 total damage. And that'll be the only reaction I have.
Cool, so I'll take 10. I'm on 17 life.
And I will draw a card from the Steelblade Supremacy. Unfortunately, last turn was the Seek and Destroy turn, so both of these are going to die. So, yeah. I will be discarding this Iron Song response and the Spoils of War.
Okay.
Then I also get a counter from the second time this hit. And pass over to you.
Okay, tuning to 3. So you're on 32, right?
32.
32, so essentially double my life. So if I can wrestle this back in this turn, full grip, 5 cards, 1 tuning trigger. Let's go. Let's do this. First of all, we'll play out Rain Razors from our arsenal.
Oh, jeez.
Ting tang, walla walla bing bang. Here we go.
Oh, gosh.
Remove the tunic counter. Use Death Dealer to put in a Bolt and Shot yellow and draw a card. So this Bolt and Shot is currently at 5 go again if it hits reload.
I think you've cut out for me. Hang on.
Am I still here?
I might have also cut out for you, though. Oh.
Am I here?
There we go. Yeah, you're back. As soon as we called it out. Okay, so that's a bolt and shot.
It's a Bolt and Shot for 5 go again if it hits reload.
Bolt shot for 5 if hits reload. I feel like you have tricks. I feel like you have a gambit of some variety.
Dark Apprentice, yeah, that's a lot of Dawnblade counters. It is a lot of Dawnblade counters.
Yeah, it's not bad.
But I'm trying to wrestle something back as we speak at the moment.
So do those. Let's do that. Well, let's make you have. I mean, how many attack reactions do you have other than Rain Razors? And we've seen 2 of them. So let's see if you have the third. I'll block for 6 with 2 Stroke of Foresights.
Cool, no reactions.
Okay.
Cool, so that's fully blocked. I'm then going to crack the Bullseye Bracers to put another Bolt and Shot into my arsenal with +1.
No.
So this one's coming in for 6 go again if it hits reload.
No, jeez. Yeah, this one I'll just take, so I'm at 26, unless you have any reactions.
Cool, no reactions, so I will reload a card.
Very good.
I'll reload this. I'll then fire this, another Bolt and Shot. So
Ugh.
5 go again if it hits reload.
Yeah, 21.
Reload this.
Did you just draw all of the Volton shots in your deck?
This is why I took so much damage. And then I'm going to use
pretty good crack deck.
Use the cross wrap, flip up this Remorseless, and have a look at the top card. Okay. And then we will just pitch this Battering Bolt to fire this Remorseless at you for 7. No D-reacts can be played from Arsenal.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, this was a cascading effect, wasn't it? Wow.
Yeah, a little bit. So sorry, how much? It's for 7?
Yeah, because it's still Rain Razors are still there.
Yikes. I might have blocked wrong, but we'll see. Yeah, I'll go to 14.
What?
Woo!
Oh, wow, what a swing.
Yeah, no kidding.
Holy moly. Alright. There we go. Right. Over to you.
Let us pitch this blue hit and run to come in with this Dawnblade for 7. 2 resources floating.
Block for 2, 3, 4. 5, 6, 7. Yeah, block for 7.
I should have kept one of the other cards in my hand. Yeah, that is blocked. I will just arsenal this and lose all these Dawnblade counters.
Oh, thank God. Cashed in all my equipment for that, though. Bloody hell. Okay. Right. Ravenous Rabble, first of all, revealing a Remorseless, so 4 go again.
Woof. You have 2 cards in hand still?
2.
Okay.
I have 2 cards in hand still.
Got 2 cards in hand still. Let's... whatever. I'll take 4.
4, okay. Alrighty then. Then we're going to pitch this Knock the Death Whistle into Death Dealer. So we've got 2 floating. To put in this Remorseless and draw this Remorseless.
Oh my god.
And then we'll just use 1 floating to fire this Remorseless at you for 5.
Okay.
R.I.P. Big Sword. Absolutely Darth Apprentice.
Let's block for some amount here. Maybe. Let's just block for 4. I'm going to block with the remaining of my Brave Forge Bracers and this Puncture from my hand. So I will take 1.
Take 1, okay. And then action cards that you play next turn cost you a life, but doesn't really affect warriors, I don't think, too much.
Only sometimes.
Only like Spoils of War and Warriors Valor and stuff like that, I guess.
Yeah.
Cool, Arsenal and pass.
Okay. Let's... I think this is maybe worth it. That's 17. Let's just attack in with this Dawnblade for 3.
No blocks.
No blocks, he says.
Absolutely none.
2 resources floating from that. I'm going to use one of my floating resources to play out this run-through. It's in my arsenal. Cat, again?
I'm going to spend these resources to play this cat.
Yes, so my attack will gain Go Again, and then my next sword attack this turn gets +2.
And I take 3, go down to 14.
Okay. Then I will use my last remaining resource to attack in for 5.
Cards in hand?
2.
2, 5. And you're on how much life?
9.
9. I'm going to say no blocks, any reactions?
No, sir.
So I'll take 5.
Yes.
Go down to 9 as well.
That'll give me a counter. I will arsenal this card and pass back to you.
Okay.
What you got, big man?
What you got, big man? I've got to read the glide path. Hot. Spicy. We'll leave that on top. We're then going to play Lace with Blood Rot.
Oh,
So next arrow gets +6 currently, and if it hits, you get a Blood Rot Pox. I'm then going to activate Azalea's ability to put Red in the Ledger into the arsenal.
Ugh.
with Dominate. And then we'll fire that at you for 11, pitching this Infecting Shot. So it's coming in for 11. If it hits, you can only play one action, and you get a Blood Rot Pox, so essentially 13. If the maths on it.
Okay. I will block with this Command and Conquer for 3.
Mm-hmm.
And take 8.
Take an 8?
Yes. And I will go to 1.
So you can only play one action next turn. And you have a Blood Rot Pox. I'm going to Arsenal and draw.
Okay. Let's see here. Let's just pitch this Precision Press to attack in with this Dawnblade for 4.
And you're on how much life now?
1.
1, so you have to pitch for the Blood Rot Pox then.
Or kill you.
Or kill me. That's very true. In that case, we'll block with Knock the Death Whistle, Infecting Shot, and Infecting Shot for 9.
Okay, so I have 2 resources floating from this Precision Press. What's the map look like here? It's kind of down to luck, but let's see what happens. I'm going to play this Singing Steelblade as an attack reaction from my arsenal. So it'll give it +1, which makes it a total of 5. And I'll search for an attack reaction. I'm going to search for this route and banish it.
Okay.
I can play it this combat chain if I so choose.
It's a very tight one.
Yeah, this is... Like I said, there is some amount of luck here because I also do have to play this Glint the Quicksilver to draw a card.
Is it what she was looking for?
It would have worked if it was a red... I think if I did the math correctly. If it was a red Iron Song response, I think I had it, but it is not. I will be pitching this Warrior's Valor and using my 1 floating to cast the route to target one of the infecting shots, which brings this up to 8, I believe. Oh, I have all 4 here. So yeah, it was at 5. That buffs it to 8 and bounce a card back. So I do 2 damage. No, even if it was an Iron Song response, I was still pretty far off. But
but still, you're still doing 2 damage to me though.
Yeah. And then move to end of turn. Can't pay for Blood Rot, so I die.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Ah.
Jeez, that Bolton shot times 3 turn was kind of crazy.
that was mental. That was crazy. And I think I blocked with all of my equipment at the right time as well.
Yeah, I valued the go again over the just getting a hit in. If I had blocked with my one of those run-throughs instead of the out. Or it was like, yeah, I think it was 2 Out for Bloods or 2 Stroke of Foresights. If I had blocked with one of them plus the run-through and had the attack reaction still in my hand, then attacking for 7 and you blocking 7 would have been fine because I still could have buffed it and kept the counters. But
Yeah.
yeah, I was like, oh, I should get the Go Again to attack a second time.
Oh.
But yeah, that bolt and shot turn was crazy.
That was pretty ridiculous. I mean, I didn't think I would be able to, because you was on 32 and I was then on 17. So you essentially had double the life that I had. But yeah, I just thought I could probably get, from obviously my hand composition was, yeah, literally 3 bolt and shots, a rain razors in my arsenal, plus a remorseless in hand, and I still hadn't even drawn off of Death Dealer or used Tunic or opted. So the amount of stuff that Azalea can do, like if she's got full resources available to her, is still pretty mental, to be honest.
Oh yeah. Yeah, just nuts.
But yeah, that was really close. The Dawnblade was getting ridiculously scary. I think I obviously negated its massive tall counters at the right time. If I would have left it longer, I would have died, I think.
Yeah, like most of the turns you had been trying to block the second attack anyway, so I was like, oh, all I need is 1 hit, so if he doesn't block this one, it's fine. But then you blocked the first one. I was like,
yeah.
Ooh, dead. But yeah, I haven't played Dorinthea in such a long time.
Yeah, and those you got an Iron Song on turn 1, didn't you? Counter on turn 1.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
that is always vile.
That helped out a little bit to just push in 1 extra damage and make the growth just that much faster.
Yeah.
The card's really good.
It is good, yeah. Glistening Steel Blades obviously make a big difference as well, so
yeah,
they're very good as well.
Yeah, like that's I'm playing Command and Conquers instead of Glistening Steel Blades because like I said, I just don't have Glistening Steel Blades.
Still,
but Command and Conquers aren't terrible into this matchup because you do still care about your arsenal.
No, exactly. Yeah, definitely.
So.
Azalea wants to be able to arsenal at the end of her turn, so she can activate the cross wrap.
Oh yeah.
So a lot of the like the reload cards like Take Aim used to be really good, but I think people are just using the lace with buffs now instead because the on hits are so much better. Adding the on hits are so much better than the reload, but it just depends on what you value more, I guess. Yeah, it's blood rots right at the end of the game. Not very nice, are they?
Yeah, because like I could have just retained the Glint the Quicksilver and paid for the Blood Rot, but then like you still have a full hand. Or no, you would have blocked with 3 cards, but I still don't feel like I'm in a very good spot because all you have to do is just get a single dominate and I'm dead.
Yeah.
So yeah, it was in a tough spot. Played that well.
No, it wasn't a it was very swingy. Like that bolt and shot term is what brought it back into it, which was just madness.
Oh yeah.
Seeing that unfold.
Alrighty.
Cool. So, do you want to go first this time?
Sure. Sure, I'll go first. Why not?
Okay.
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 Let us play this Steelblade Supremacy, pitching this Puncture. Target my Dawnblade to give it +2 until end of turn. Then come in with this Dawnblade for 5, pitching this Iron Song response. Unfortunately, all reds, but coming in for 5.
5. You have cards in hand still, though, yeah?
1 card in hand.
1. Coming in for 5. That's a shame. Right, so a block for 3 with a Deadeye and 2 with a Ravenous Rabble, so 5 blocked.
Hmm. Let's see. Do you trick me? I'm gonna Red Iron Song response to give it +3 and make it a total of 8.
Cool, so yeah, I'll take 3 then.
Okay. Then on hit, I will be breaking my Refraction Bolters as well as drawing a card to give that go again.
He wants that go again. He wants those counters.
And then I'll pitch this Sink Below to come in again for 5 with this Dawn Blade.
The Dong Blade.
All reds.
Wow. So it's coming in for 5. Got nothing going on, nothing floating or anything. No hand.
Nothing floating, no cards in hand, but I still do have the draw.
Okay. Alright, so since you cracked your boots, I'm going to crack my boots as well.
Ooh.
And I'll be chucking in, unfortunately, a Premeditate and a Ravenous Rabble to block 6 in total.
Ooh. Okay. Yes, so I don't get the card draw or the counter, but I did get rid of a pretty decent hand of yours, it looks like.
Yeah, so a lot of, go wide, Chain Enablers, Ravenous Rabbles, Premeditates, my boots are gone. So,
yeah.
Interesting exchange.
Yeah, definitely. I will draw up and pass over to you.
Turn 0 bolters. Bill got them bulbous balls.
Of course, that's what they call me.
Absolutely bulbous balls. Love it.
My favorite Pokemon as well.
Yeah. Right, what do we do here then? I think we do that. Yeah. Right, pitch, knock the Death Whistle to Death Dealer to put in a drill shot and draw. So that leaves 2 floating.
Okay.
We're going to lace with Blood Rot. And we're going to lace with Blood Rot.
Oh my god.
And then fire this at you for 10. If it hits, you get a -1 on your equipment, and you get 2 Blood Rot boxes.
Wow.
Wow.
Well, wow.
Wow.
Let's see. How much of this do I actually want to block? I have a cat on my lap. He's preventing me from... There we go. Preventing me from playing the game. Yeah, what does my turn look like? What do I want to do? What if I just take a bunch of damage?
That's what I did last turn. Just depends on what your crackback is, isn't it, really?
Yeah, what if I just take like a bunch of damage?
That's not scary at all.
Let's...
The boots are off. Straight away,
No
turn
boots. No boots. You have no go again. But 10 damage, potentially 14. I'll take 10.
1. Okay. Alright, and you create 2 Blood Rot Pox, and obviously I'm going to put a -1 counter on the crown.
Very good. I have 2 of these guys.
And then I'm just going to draw and pray.
let's see what I can do. Let's play this red Warrior's Valor, pitching this blue Warrior's Valor. So next attack gets +3, and if it hits, the attack gains a go again. Then come in with this Dawnblade for 6. If it hits, it gains go again.
Right. Six. If it hits, it gains go again. I'm just going to say... You took a lot of damage, though. That's the thing. I'm scared of that.
I did take a lot of damage.
Yeah. So I'm just going to say... block for 3, 6, 9, 11.
Oh.
Yes.
Well, I don't think this is gonna hit then. Sure, yeah. That has been fully blocked. And that didn't have go again or nothing, so I'm just gonna move to the end of my turn. I will be paying for one of these 2 Bloodrot Poxes with this Iron Song response, but I will still take 2. Go to 28. And then I'm just going to arsenal this last card in my hand and pass to you.
Okay. Tune it to 2. Use the cross wrap to flip up this Enlightened Strike and have a look at the top card. Okay, that's pretty good. Activate Azalea.
Mm-hmm.
Put Codex of Frailty into the arsenal.
Oof.
Play it. So each person can put a attack action card from their graveyard into their arsenal, which you can't do.
I cannot.
I'm going to get back this Drill Shot, which costs nothing to play. And I'm also going to create a Ponder token. This card is ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, Codex of Frailty is crazy.
It's ridiculous. And then I'm going to fire this Drill Shot at you for 4.
One of my locals sold me a marble version.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, it is far too much money, but
Yeah.
oh man, is it pretty. So it's coming in for 4?
Yeah, 4. If it hits, you get a -1 counter.
Let's just block. I'm going to block with this route, as well as... Actually, I'm not going to block with this route. That's a lie. Don't pay attention to what I'm doing.
Judge!
I'm going to block with the Crown of Providence for 1 and the Stroke of Foresight for 3. Crown of Providence, I will be sinking a card from my hand.
Cool.
So,
Yeah.
total of 4.
That's fully blocked, isn't it?
I believe so.
4. Yeah, cool. End of turn, Ponder cracks off. I draw a card, put it in the arse, and then pass turn.
Put it straight in your arse.
Put it straight in there. That's what we're doing this weekend. No, not really.
Hey, I'm not here to judge. I want you to have a good time.
Yeah, exactly.
The
The gin is already in my rucksack. Massive bottle of Roku gin, like a Japanese gin. It's well nice.
Hell yeah. Big fan. Okay. Let's play this blue hit and run to give my weapon attack go again. The next one go again. Then I'm going to pitch this blue overpower to attack in with this Dawnblade for 2, thanks to this frailty token.
2, we'll take it.
2 with go again. I have 2 resources floating from the overpower. Do I want to do anything?
Yes,
no.
but no
So yeah,
blocking
you'll
this.
take 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
cool.
So you'll take 2. And then I'll just be coming in again for 2.
Another 2 because of the frailty. Okay.
Yes.
Is that right? Frailty affects swords, does it?
It
Or is
does.
just weapon attacks in general?
Attack action cards played from Arsenal and weapon attacks have -1.
Oh wow. Okay, nice.
Wow.
Cool. There we are then. 2. If it hits, you get a counter and other things. We'll say no blocks on this as well.
I think I'll just play this out then. As a reaction, I will play this Iron Song Pride to put a counter on it.
Yeah.
So it'll be for a total of 3.
Any more reactions or anything?
No, sir.
Okay.
I'll get a second counter. I'm going to arsenal the last card in my hand and pass to you.
Okay.
I'll see you later, Greg. Thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, cheers, Darth Prentice. Cheers, Greg. Thanks for coming by. Nice to see you in the chat. I haven't seen you in ages in the chat here. But I guess you're probably going to go watch Tommy's. Is Tommy streaming tonight? You've probably already gone. I'm probably speaking to myself at this point, but never mind. Anyway. Right, so let's flip up this card. This is a bolt and shot. Look at the top
Not
card.
again.
Here it comes! Interesting that that's there. What do I do with that then? How do I get that?
Dead so.
Activating AZALEA would defeat the purpose of that card on top, so I think I might just get rid of it. Interesting hand. Yeah, we'll get rid of that, I think. Okay! Let's seek and destroy.
Blech.
And then come in with this bolt and shot for 6 go again. If it hits, reload.
6 go again. So potentially go up to 8. I guess let's make the lad have it. I will block with this puncture as well as both of my remaining pieces of equipment for a total of 7.
Ooh. Yeah.
No! It's every time.
Every single time he falls with Rain Rager's Gambit.
Yeah, so that'll be 1 damage to me.
1 damage. Seek and destroy trigger as well. Reload a card. Do I want to? Probably. No, I don't. So I'm not going to reload.
Okay.
I'm then going to play another Seek and Destroy.
Wow.
And then another Codex to get the drill shot back again.
Oof.
Create a Ponder token. Jesus.
Oh yeah, okay, so that breaks the combat chain.
So the drill shot's coming in now for 7.
Brick it. Yeah, that's fine. I'll take 7. And you get to put one of my pieces of equipment to 0.
Brave Forge.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Cool. That's that. Jesus.
Okay.
Ponder cracks. This goes into my arse.
And I have frailty again.
There we are.
Alright. So let us pitch this Glint the Quicksilver to attack in with my Dawnblade for 4. That's -1 from frailty.
No blocks.
bonuses floating. Let's use one to play another Iron Song Pride to bump it up to a total of 5.
Okay.
And then also play this red Out for Blood to pump it up by an additional 3 to make it 8.
Cool. All right. So take 8. 1, 2, go down to 24.
Okay. It is factually, functionally the same. I'm also going to play this Iron Song response. I know it's too late for that, but it only does something if you blocked from your hand. So it goes the same place either way.
Mm-hmm.
And yeah, I'll just be passing the turn, and I don't have any cards in my hand or cards in my arsenal. But yeah.
Okay.
Over to you.
First of all, activate the cross wrap, flip up this battering bolt.
Oi.
We'll put that to the bottom. So yeah, this is a nice one against warriors.
I do play a lot of reactions, that's for sure.
That's right. That's what I thought.
I figured.
It makes a lot of sense. Alright, so we're gonna... So do we play that? Play that. And yeah, okay, cool. So E-strike, tucking this for 5 go again, first of all.
It's a lot of damage.
It's a lot of damage for a generic. Generic go again.
5 is okay.
Okay. I tell you what isn't okay, a battering bolt.
Correct.
With a premeditate in front of it.
Ugh.
So use Tunic to gain a resource, pitch the only other red in my hand, fire this battering bolt at you for 9. If it hits, you discard all non-action cards and lose that much life.
For 9?
For 9. And if it hits, I also get a ponder token, which is just fucking mad, really.
I agree. Okay, well, let's try to block some stuff, I suppose. Yeah. I will block with this red Stroke of Foresight and this Command and Conquer, and I would like to move to reactions.
Okay, yeah, no reactions for me.
I will defense react with this Sink Below.
Yeah.
And put the last card in my hand on the bottom and draw a card. And that is me blocking 10.
That's right, fully blocks that battering bolt.
Whew.
Fair play. That's that.
Okay.
And I'll draw 4 and it's your go. Okay.
I think I'm going to do it like this. I'm going to break my Courage of Brilliant Blade Hold. And I will come in with this Dawnblade for 6.
How much life do you have?
15.
Oh, okay. Six. Right. I'll take 6. No reactions, no blocks.
That's fine.
Okay, cool. We're going to 18.
I'll just arsenal that card and pass to you.
Ugh, okay. Tunic to 1. What is this strange game? I don't like it. Right, I'm going to play a Read the Glide Path. Have a look at the top card. Okay.
I'm not on Ninja. That's correct. Potentially not for long. I would like to play some more Ninja. Ninja's very fun. I will have to try out all the new goodies that Katsu got access to.
Kumo Cass. Oh, nice. Yeah, I didn't see that comment for some reason. So I've got top chat turned on, not live chat. Why is that not show then? That's bizarre. But I can see it now. Fantastic.
Yeah. Mine's on top chat too.
Maybe.
Now it's on live chat. Okay, cool.
Right. What was that? I did see it, didn't I? Yeah. Okay. What do I do with this then? Leave that on top and then draw. Yeah, I think so. Seems like a waste though. Okay, we'll just do that, I think. Yeah, pitch the Death Dealer, pitch a Deadeye. So we've got one floating. Put this Bolton Shot into the arsenal and draw this card. Yeah, we'll just do it, I guess, don't we? See what happens. Right, Lace with Inertia.
Yeah.
So, +3, mini Seek and Destroy effect, and then a Seek and Destroy as well. And then a
+9?
+9, yeah. So it's 13, go again if it hits reload. But I've got no cards in hand, so it's just 13 with...
Just...
Yeah.
Just only 13, hey?
13 damage. Yes. With Seek and Destroy effects attached. I don't know how these will resolve though. You choose what would you choose the order or would I choose the order?
You would choose the order.
Okay, so I'll
I think
choose.
they're it's basically just you get to choose whether or not they go to the bottom or to the graveyard.
All right.
How confident do I feel about the prospect of killing you next turn?
Wow, that's a statement.
Yeah, it certainly is.
Fuck, I'm on 18 life.
I know.
What the hell's going on?
So it's 13.
That's right. Crow's Nest has done absolutely nothing this entire game so far. Both games, actually.
At least it's a free inclusion. Yeah, let's see what happens. I will declare no blocks.
Wow.
I will go to 2 and get
2. Wow, what the fuck is going on here then?
We will see.
You are on 3 counters though, to be fair.
On 3.
That's right.
It's able to keep them around this time.
Yeah, so that's quite scary. I thought I could win the race, but this is something else entirely. So it should go.
We shall see.
Yeah.
I'm going to play the Spoils of War. Next thing
no.
is +2 and go again. Then to play that, I'm going to pitch this Heart of Fiendel and go to 3.
Wow. Okay. OP. Proper OP.
We're winning. That's still not true. Let us come in with this Dawnblade for 8 with Go Again. I have 1 resource floating after that.
No blocks.
You'd be at 10. Okay. Then, yeah, that had go again from the Spoils of War. Then pay 1 and come in again with the Dawnblade for 6.
Cool, so I take 8, so I want 10. Now it's coming in for 6. Right, so Cross Wrap and Tunic are going to die. So that's 2. Red in the Ledger for 3. So that's 5. Knock the Death Whistle is 6, that's 8.
Copper could change the game.
I'm just going to block with everything.
Ooh.
So 2,
Okay.
5, 8. So there's 9 there. 11, 13.
13.
Yeah.
6. This inertia. I guess I do want them specifically to go to the bottom of my deck, just for purposes. So I will still be playing out this overpower, pitching this hit and run, which gives it +6, but it is not enough to get over the wall that you've presented. I guess that means the overpower goes to my graveyard anyway, but the hit and run goes back. So, yeah. So that was for 12. You have fully blocked. I will be moving to the end of my turn. I assume you want this to be graveyarded.
Yeah, let's go for it.
Yeah. It is a Twinning Blade.
Okay. Cool. I have no cards, so I'm just going to draw.
Okay. Pretty good hand for this sort of situation. Let's pitch this Warrior's Valor to play out this Steelblade Supremacy. Target my Dawnblade.
No.
2 floating. Then with 1 floating, attack in with Dawnblade for 8.
I think it's just too. This is too much now. I think. I don't think I'm gonna be able to get out of this. So I'll block for 6.
Okay. Do I have an attack reaction? Yes, I have an attack reaction.
No.
I'd like to pay the 1 that I have floating to play out this Singing Steelblade.
Okay.
Then, because you've blocked with cards from hand, I'll search for a dealie, which will be this Glint the Quicksilver. Then I'll be playing the Glint the Quicksilver to draw a card and give the attack go again. The Singing Steelblade does also give it +1, so it's for a total of 9 now.
Cool. So I'm currently blocking 6, so I'll be taking 3 at the moment.
Yes.
Do you have any other reactions?
No, sir.
Okay, I'll go to 7.
Okay. I was waiting to see if you had a defense reaction or something.
Just keep you on your toes.
Okay, so I will be also drawing a card off of Steelblade Supremacy. Then do that. Yeah. So these are toast. Those are toast or strudel. Then yeah, I'll just pitch this Twinning Blade with 1 floating to come in with this Dawn Blade once again for 8, next to Steelblade Supremacy.
Do you have any cards in hand?
2.
Oh god, okay. Well, I'll block for 6.
Okay. Yeah, let's use the one that I have floating here to make it another +3, so for a total of 11.
11 minus 6. 5? I'll take 5.
5 damage.
Cool, I'll go to 2.
But I don't have any other reactions, I will just be arsenaling that, so you have survived this one.
Cool. It is all
But yeah,
with
and I
you,
draw
though.
a card from Steelblade Supremacy. Yeah, I'll just keep that in hand.
I'll just draw and pass back. The sword is just
Okie
too
dokie.
big at this point.
I'm a pretty big man. I'll tell you that much.
Pretty big sword.
Let's.
He's backed into a corner.
Oh.
He's backed into a corner.
Put these on the bottom. Pitch this Steel Blade Shunt to attack with this Dawn Blade for 7.
Yes. Okay. Block for 6.
Yeah, let's pitch. Well, I'm going to play this blue overpower, pitching this Iron Song response. I still have 2 floating. This buffs it by 4. So I'll be attacking it for 11.
Cool. Yeah. No reactions or anything, so I die.
Oh.
Wow. That was another one of those games where, though, when you took all of that damage, similar to how I took all the damage last time, you had a crackback that was just ridiculous.
Yeah, just large and able to sort of set myself up with a decent amount of Dawnblade counters. I think I had, after that turn, I think I had 3.
Yeah.
Which was a pretty large swing, because then after that being able to attack in for, like even just 6 base is pretty threatening.
It is, yeah, and there were still times when I was like, yeah, okay, I'll take it, and then I was trying to crack back with a full hand. You were still blocking and then swinging back, so because you was able to keep swinging back with a sword, I was still allowing it to hit, but it was just whittling my life down, and the counters weren't disappearing because I was still allowing you to hit me.
Yeah.
And that really just killed me at the end game there. I was just backed into a corner, couldn't do anything.
Yeah. Well, there was one time I was playing against our local Dorinthea player, and I was playing Dromai, of all things. The one time I've played Dromai in a local Blitz event. And I ended up getting Kyloria and Chromai, the one that gives you an action point on attack and the one that draws a card. I ended up getting both of them out, and they were in a position where they were like, okay, I just want to try to race you, so I'm just going to keep attacking you.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, so you're going to attack me. You have a bunch of stuff in your hand to potentially attack react with. So I'm just going to block 12. Just block with my full hand. Then he's like, wow, I can't do anything about that. Okay, cool. And I was like, yeah, okay, I have 0 cards in hand. Attack with Chroma, attack with Kyloria. He's like, interesting. I'm like, yep. It's like, okay, yeah, I'll take it. Go back to the next turn. Okay, I'm gonna attack you with my Dawnblade again. Okay, block 12. Just kept putting my full hand in front of his sword, and he was like, well, shit.
Yeah. It's just knowing the right moments to do that, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just
it is one of the tough things about Dorinthea specifically. Dorinthea, her power is directly proportional to how much experience people have playing against her.
Yeah.
Because if you're playing Dorinthea against somebody who, is really experienced in the matchup, Dorinthea has a really tough time. Because they just know instinctively, like, okay, here's where I need to block with my full hand. It doesn't matter, because I'm setting them back so far by getting rid of the Dawnblade counters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think I just got a bit overzealous, because that game there was when I was playing all those codexes and stuff, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. So I was just like, I'm on this train, I've got this, and suddenly I wasn't blocking enough times. As you say, there are turns when you just have to just throw your whole hand in front of it and get away. You take away all that value that they've accumulated over the last couple of turns, which I just didn't do. So got a bit greedy.
Yeah.
With that.
I mean, it is always kind of tough too, because it is like it doesn't happen in every game, but there are specific situations where it's like, okay, if I can fully block this, then I am able to wipe out the 4 solid turns of setup that they've done so far.
Yeah.
And even if I take a turn off, it means that I'm in a better spot. So just having that, I usually get way too greedy. I'm like, nah, I can still crack back and not block with a full hand, and then I always get punished.
Yeah. That's the thing, though, isn't it? If you block with 3 cards, you're soaking up a lot of damage, but then you can still swing the Dawnblade, and if it hits, you still keep the counters.
Yeah, exactly. And if you get enough counters on it, it requires multiple cards from your opponent's hand to even prevent it from hitting.
Yeah, exactly.
So yeah, in a late game scenario, that could be interesting, because especially once you get to late game, if you're able to hit one of your Steelblade Supremacies or something, then it doesn't matter really that you don't have counters on it.
No.
You can just, build a bear your way into a big sword.
Yeah. Well.
Yeah. Well, we are 1-1.
1-1. So
evenly matched.
Evenly matched. Perfectly balanced, like all things should be. Cool.
I'm really excited. Like I was telling you earlier, I'm off. I'm on vacation this week. And what I decided to do with some of my extra time from yesterday is finally put together my master set for Outsiders. Or at least start worrying about it. So for all of the rares and commons, I was able to go through, pull out a playset of every rare and common, shove them into a box alongside all of my Majestics that I have so far. And now I just don't have to worry about any of this bulk that I have lying around for Outsiders. I can just see if I can offload it on somebody locally.
Yeah. Nice. So what? Yeah. So when you say a master set, you mean 3 of each card?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
nice.
I have 3 of every common and uncommon, or 3 of every common and rare. Whoa, magic terminology. And then I'm working on getting 3 of every Majestic. I still don't own any copies of... what's the one? I have 2 of every Codex. I only have 1 Amnesia. I have 0 copies of Give and Take. That's the one I just have not pulled yet.
Oh, okay. Oh, right, yeah.
You just keep doing the same thing over and over. Good gracious. Crown of Promise. Fine. Yeah, so I have those for not every set so far. I think I'm missing what? I have it only for like 4 sets.
Mm-hmm.
I have Welcome to Wraith, Dynasty Uprising, Outsiders. Yeah, and then I still need like Crew, Tales of Aria, Monarch. I'm pretty sure I can put them together. I'm just very late.
Yeah. So you got quite a lot of bulk from those sets, then, have you? Or
Yeah, for most of them at least. I ended up selling most of my Tales of Aria stuff before I started this master set plan. So I probably don't have enough to actually put together a Tales of Aria master set.
yeah.
But for everything else, I would move my camera, but you already have it all cropped and set up and everything. But I have like probably 6 5-rows of just Flesh and Blood bulk.
Nice.
Just an insane amount of extra cards. And this is why I wanted to undertake this project, because once I have the sets done, I can just get rid of everything else and not feel bad about it.
Yeah, exactly. So as long as you can put a deck together that has, you know, three of each card, you can put any deck together. You don't need everything else, do you, really?
Yeah. And then
Yeah.
I'll just have like a pile of the cool stuff. Like I have a few piles on my desk, like I was showing you this one. I got a cold foil Emperor, not the Marvel version, but just the regular cold foil version
Oh,
from
nice, yeah.
one of my locals. Still have to pay him for it. So if you're watching, Grant, I know I still owe you. I haven't forgotten. Here's like I have like this is my play set of Tome of Fiendals, but then I also have just like a bunch of extras in a sleeve. Foil
Just
Fate
lying
for Scene
around.
and Sink Below, extra Art of War, extra Enlightened Strike, Rainbow Foil, Emperor. Like I just have a bunch of random stuff.
Just lying around. Love it.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. Riley gives me a hard time about it a lot, so maybe at some point I'll be able to actually have it sorted and my desk will be clean for once.
It's a big task, though, isn't it? Sorting out cards,
Oh my
going through
God,
bulk and stuff.
Yeah, like I kind of pre-prepared myself for Outsiders, and it still took me like an entire evening to just make playsets of stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, all right,
Let's do this. The decider.
Fight me, Ranger Man. Oh yeah, we should determine who goes first.
Yeah.
It's an 8.
10.
Whoa! More than I rolled.
Oh, I think I will go first this time.
Yes, Kaylee has been teasing me about my sorting. Yeah, I did Outsiders. Like I just said, I did Outsiders. But the remainder yet to be seen. Kaylee has offered to help me so many times.
And you've
But
refused?
it's just, I'm at a situation where I just don't even want to do it myself. So.
Yeah. Wow. Just
okay.
accept the help, Bill. Right then.
Okay.
Let's
Yes.
do this. Tunic to 1. Draw some cards first, I guess. Oh wow, it's garbage. It really is.
Garbage.
It's not
That's
great.
not good.
It's not great. Right, we're going to pitch this codex into Death Dealer to load a bolt and shot and draw a card. Wow, yeah, that is garbage.
Oh,
well,
geez.
let's just see what we can do. So we're going to activate AZALEA blindly, just to see what cards we can access.
What do we got?
Oh, Dominated Drill Shot.
Okay.
It's not too bad. That can go to the bottom. What we will do is we will actually use Crow's Nest this game, because that obviously came into the arsenal from the deck. So we will use the one floating that we have to put an aim counter, a fantastic AZALEA Cult Poker Chip aim counter, I might add, onto the Drill Shot. So it now has piercing. What we will do is also play an E-Strike for Go Again, tucking this Bolt and Shot. Well, I don't need to tell you what it is, do I?
Oh, gosh. This is
so
a big turn.
E-Strike for 5. Go Again. And it'll be followed up by this Drill Shot. most likely.
Let's block
Kaylee's saying,
Easter egg.
buy me a pizza and a bottle of vodka and I'll sort for a whole day. That's a good deal.
That would be a pretty good deal. Especially considering what I'm considering sorting now is just going through and picking out a playset and then just saying, forget it to the rest.
Yeah.
But it's good enough for me, and that's what matters. I'm going to block with this Command and Conquer for 3 and take 2 from this Enlightened Strike.
Cool. And then I'll be following that up with a Drill Shot for 4 Dominate Piercing.
Oh yeah, Dominate. Well, let's trigger the Piercing, because I am going to block with this Courage Blade Hold and this Blue Warrior's Valor for a total of 5.
Cool. Yeah, it's fully blocked.
Okay. Spooky.
Kaylee's saying she'll do it.
Well, maybe I'll bring them over on Friday when we do our skirmish testing.
Fantastic.
You can do some stuff, and I will buy you pizza and booze.
I might fly over to Winnipeg for that.
Yeah, it's a pretty decent deal, all things considered.
Yeah. Cool.
You're already going on a trip. You can just detour to Canada.
Yeah. Just get a detour, yeah. Little stop off.
How much do I want to punch you for this turn? Yeah, let's punch you. I'm gonna play out the Steelblade Supremacy, pitching this Iron Song response with 2 floating. Target this Dawnblade.
Oh man, that card is
Then
ridiculous.
I like Steelblade Supremacy. It's a good card.
It's pretty good.
I'll attack in for 5 here. If it hits, draw a card. Finished sorting the pizza.
Five. If it hits, draw. Right. No blocks.
It's not what I prefer, but I will play this Glint the Quicksilver to at least give it go again. I don't get to draw a card, but yeah, I will give it go again.
Cool, so I'll take 5 and you get to draw off of this Steel Blade thing. I had a few of Kel's recent box opening videos on, like recently, and he kept doing that, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. I was watching those too.
Because we've got the Living Legends podcast to blame. Which I should mention as well. The recent episode did come out today, so anybody who's watching this now in the future, that is out now on Red Zone Road as well.
And it's quite funny, as they
it
all are.
It is a funny one. It's ridiculous.
Let's pay 1 to use Braveforge Bracers. So that breaks the combat chain. And gives my next thing +1. Then I'll pitch this Iron Song response, again with 2 floating, and come in with this Dawnblade for 6 this time.
If it hits, it gets a counter. No blocks.
Oof. Muy agresivo. I will pay 1 into this Puncture to give it +3 and piercing 1.
Alright.
So just an additional +3, so 9.
Wow, okay. So it goes to 26.
Okay, and then I'll draw a card from Steelblade Supremacy. It'll get a +1 counter. I'm going to arsenal that card that I just drew and pass over to you.
Okay. Flip up this battering bolt. Have a look at the top card. Okay, that's there. That can go to the bottom.
Haley, what did you think of the Lorcana nonsense? I liked it quite a bit.
Oh, that's brilliant. Pure nonsense. Right, so I'm going to lace with Blood Rot.
Oof.
And then premeditate. And then battering bolt for 12, pitching these two cards. So 12 battering bolt. If it hits, you discard all of your non-action cards. If it hits, I get a ponder token. If it hits, you get a Blood Rot Pox.
That's a lot.
It's a lot of damage.
A lot. That's a lot of damage.
And I'm hoping that you mostly have reactions in hand, so you have to discard those as well if it hits.
2, 4, 5, 6. 6. It's interesting. I think that's what we have to do, though. You have no cards in hand?
No.
Okay. Let's block with Crown, Brave Forge, Courage of Bladehold, Refraction Bolters.
Wow.
Then both of these, right? Yeah, it has to be both of these. And then yep, and then Iron Song Response and Singing Steel Blade for 12.
Fair play. Yep.
Ugh. Then I have the Crown of Providence, just deciding whether or not I want to sink what's in my arsenal or this card.
Oh, shooting would have went up to 2 as well, but you forgot. Cool, yeah, so that's fully blocked. I drew up.
Let's sink the card in my hand. Okay. So Courage of Bladehold is dead, fortunately.
Oh, woohoo!
Crown of Providence is dead. These have counters. These are dead. Okay. So let's see what happens.
You're still on what, 30?
38.
Oh, wow.
Haley says hashtag Stitch Gang. Big fan.
Absolutely.
Let us. I'm gonna pitch this Steelblade Shunt to play this Warrior's Valor.
Yeah.
2 resources floating, give it +3, and if it hits the next attack gains go again. Then pay 1 and attack with this Dawnblade for 7. If it hits, it gains go again.
How many cards in hand?
1.
And there's no floating?
1 floating.
1.
Spooky.
Right, so block for 2 with the boots. 2, 3, and 3. So blocking for 2. So blocking for 10.
10.
Yeah.
Well, that is what I attacked for plus a multiple of 3. So that's a pretty good way to play against. Pretty good way to play around this stuff, I'll say. Yeah. So that happens. You have fully blocked.
Okay.
That's going to remove that counter, and I'll arsenal a card in my hand and pass over to you.
Shooting to 3. And just going to put this in my arsenal and pass. That's it.
Okay. Play out the Steel Blade Supremacy from my arsenal. Pitching Splendid Quicksilver. Do you like this card?
It's good, yeah. It's good, but I don't like it.
Well, it's like insider information. In the Azalea Gauntlet that I ran with one of our locals, his name's Jay, in the first game, I played both Red in the Ledgers and both Codex of Frailties getting back Red in the Ledgers.
Wow.
And he was like, yeah, I hate this card. I hate Red in the Ledger. So that was a fun time. Anyway, so Steel Blade Supremacy, pay 1 to attack with this Dawnblade for 5.
Three, 3, and 2. It's blocking for 8.
Attacking for 5. Blocking for 8. You have once again played around my gambit.
Yes.
At least I believe so. Is that right? Yeah. I can't do that. Doing that doesn't do anything. Can't do both of those and this. Yeah. Gambit has been stopped in its tracks.
Ooh. Okay, I'm making some good decisions this time.
So let's clean this up. I'm going to put this card in my arsenal and pass over to you.
Alright. Still quite a deficit between life, though. But this is a nice little crack back at least. So, Rain Razors from my arsenal. I'm then going to play a Codex of Frailty.
Ah!
So you get a Frailty, I get a Ponder.
I don't want a Frailty.
I discard no cards because there's no card in my arsenal. I'm going to put a... don't really have too much of a selection here, unfortunately. Just put Remorseless back in there, I guess. It's a shame, we don't have too much to do. Then I'm just going to remove the tuning trigger and fire this at you. It's coming in for 7.
7, hey?
Yeah.
7's pretty good. I will just be taking 7.
Cool, and then
3-1.
every action you play costs a life, so if you play any more Steel Blade Supremacies, I guess. Right, then the Ponder cracks, I draw this, put it in my arsenal, and then draw, and then it's your go.
Frailty again.
That's right.
I'm feeling frail.
Okay.
Let's do this, I suppose. I'm gonna pitch this run through to play this Warrior's Valor. Next thing gets +3, and if it hits, it gains go again. 1 floating after that, but that 1 is immediately going to get funneled into this Dawnblade attack for 4, thanks to the Frailty.
4, okay. 4 if it hits. Going to go again. Right.
Fresh from the oven. Delicious. Make it better. Extra mozzarella. Better.
Why has a Domino's advert come on? What on earth?
Pizza.
I'm playing like a long synth wave mix, and suddenly it's just come out with a massive Domino's advert. Outrageous. Anyway, I should be back to normal now. This is still quite a lot of damage coming in here.
Quite a lot of damage.
A lot of damage. 4 if it hits, go again. And you're on 38 still. No, you took some damage then, didn't you? From the remorseless.
Yes. I'm at 31 now. Oh yeah, and I took one from the Warrior's Valor.
So you're on 30?
Yes.
Right. Okay. So we're creeping slowly back in. That's also creeping slowly back in.
Yeah, Rain Razors into Codex of Frailty is pretty good crackback.
Yeah, two card hand, tunic up. So I was hoping for Red and the Ledger in the graveyard, but I didn't have one, unfortunately. It might have forced maybe some, I don't know. Also, I think I could have had a better arrow in there, but I didn't, unfortunately. Let's just take 4. No blocks, any reactions?
Cat is screaming at me. No reactions.
Okay, cool.
So that'll have to go again. I can attack again with Dorinthea.
Try to say 4. Go on 22.
I think I'm gonna attack in again. Oh, this time's only for 2. This time's only for. Hang on. Okay. So it was for. It was actually for 5. I did my math wrong. For some reason, I thought Dawnblade was base 2. Yeah. So it was 3 plus 3 minus 1, so 5 total for that attack.
Cool. So I'm on 21.
My bad. But that still means that this one's only coming in for 2. Which is
2?
Yeah. How do I want to attack for that then? I think I just pitch the Spoils of War and come in for 2. Nothing floating. 1 card in hand, 1 card in personal.
2. I'll block with my equipment for 2.
Okay, actually. Yeah, as an instant. Unfortunately, this didn't get triggered, so I'm just going to pitch this Iron Song response and play out this Iron Song Pride. And give it a +1 counter at instant speed.
God damn it.
Haha! It is such a mild gambit, but a gambit nonetheless.
Oh. Equipment
So that'll be
blocked for
the
nothing.
second hit. Goes up to 2. Frailty dies. All this goes away. And pass over to you.
So I would have taken 1 there from that, yeah?
Yes. Just 1.
Okay. Damn. Right.
Gambit.
Damn it. Okay, right. So, first of all, we'll start off with a Rain Razors from Arsenal. Then we will pitch a blue Spire Sniping into Death Dealer. So there's 2 floating. I'm going to load in this Bolt and Shot, draw a card. Okay. We're then going to use one of this to play a Deadeye. So next arrow gets +3. So I'm going to fire this Bolt and Shot at you for 2, 5, 8. Go again if it hits reload.
8, go again.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
One floating, 2 cards in hand.
You know what? Yeah, that's fine. I'll declare no blocks.
Cool. All right. Reload trigger will happen, so I will reload this, and then fire this blue Bolt and Shot. So it's coming in for 4. Go again if it hits reload.
I feel like I'm the one getting gambited here.
These Bolt and Shot turns are just mad, aren't they?
Yeah, they're pretty freaking good. I'll block with this red overpower and the remainder of my bracers for 4.
Okay. Cool. I'll crack the bullseye bracers. Put this red Bolt and Shot into the arsenal.
Oh my god.
And then fire it at you for 5, 7.
Okay.
This
Yeah.
ringer is sponsored by
Oh.
Domino's. Yeah, brilliant.
I wish.
Yeah.
I'd get some beats too.
mate,
Yeah, I
absolutely.
will take 7 and go to 15.
Well, all of that for only a 5 life difference between us both now.
Yeah, but I mean, I was at 10 more than you.
Yeah,
So that was a big swing.
big swing. That's it. Pass.
Well, I wish that my turn was more impactful than it is. But we will be... which of these? I guess it doesn't matter. I'll pitch this route to attack in with my Dawnblade 4/5.
Any cards in hand?
2.
2, 5. Okay. Right, so we're going to block for 3. Blocking for 6.
Let's make you have the undertucking. I'm gonna attack react with this out for blood, pitching this other out for blood to give it +3 to make it a total of 8.
Cool. So yeah, no blocks. So I take 2 then.
Okay. It doesn't have go again, and I didn't have any other cards in my hand, so I will pass the turn over to you, retaining my counters.
Yeah. Right. So let's play a Lace of Blood Rot, and then a Codex.
Ah, jeez.
So now you have to you have to put something in there, but you don't have any attack actions, do you?
I do have command. I do have a Command and Conquer in my graveyard. Yeah, actually.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so that goes into my arsenal, and then I have to discard a card. And I get a Frailty case. Even getting the card back, it still feels so bad.
Yeah. Ponder token for me as well. And then I'm just going to fire this drill shot at you for 7. If it hits, you get a -1 counter and a Blood Rot Pox token.
I discarded a Sink Below, by the way.
Alright, nice.
think I'm going to declare no blocks and move to reactions.
Cool. No reactions from me.
And I'm just gonna play this sink below. Since I drew 2 with them.
Wow.
But I will not be sinking anything, and I will just take 3.
Cool. So you take 3. I'm going to put a -1 counter on something. Oh, it's all done, is it?
It is all done, but you can continue to pile on if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll pile it on the refraction bottles, and you also get a blood rot as well.
Yes. Stinky blood.
Stinky riptide blood. Cool, right, and then the ponder cracks, I draw and then put this in my arsenal, and then I'm going to pass to you.
Okie dokie. I'm just gonna attack in with my Dawn Blade. It has -1 from the frailty, so it's coming in for 4. And to do that, I'm pitching this Heart of Fjendel, going up to 13.
It's coming in for 4.
For 4. And that is the real math this time, not me failing
Okay.
to do a very simple calculation. And I have 2 resources.
No blocks.
None whatsoever?
None.
Okay. Once it hits, as long as you don't have any defense reactions, once it hits, I'm going to break my...
Cool, so I take 4, so go down to 14.
Yes. Then... yeah, let's just pay another 1 to come in again for 4.
And you're on how much? 13?
13.
Yes. Block for 12.
Wow.
How's that for a gambit?
That is quite the gambit. I think I might have a counter gambit.
Oh no.
Hang on. I'm just gonna go for it and see if I'm thinking of this correctly. I'm gonna pay 1 to Singing Steel Blade, my Dawn Blade. So it goes up to 5. So it's still not anywhere close to getting over this wall here. This does... The thing that I have in mind does require a little bit of luck. I'm going to get this Glint the Quicksilver. Let's see what happens. Does this work? I have nothing floating. I have to shuffle. I'm going to prove to everyone that I'm shuffling correctly. So in case I top deck the card I need, it was purely chance.
Oh, you're literally just going for the top deck, are you?
Yeah.
Wow.
For a reason that'll make sense in just a second. But I'm going to play this Glint the Quicksilver. And I'm going to draw a card. No. I had such a cool line if that worked, and it didn't. Okay. Yeah. So that all happens. That's fine. You blocked with your whole hand. And Dawnblade did hit at least once, so it doesn't lose the counters. But on the bottom of that, Blood Rot, I'll take 2, go to 11, Frailty dies, and draw up. And it's your go.
Okay. Cool. I'm just going to fire this bolt and shot at you out the arsenal for 4.
I'm gonna have PTSD about these Bolton shots. You're 14?
Yeah.
I'll take 4 and go to 7.
Cool. Well, I'm going to draw. interesting. Jesus.
Sure. Let's play this hit and run to give my next weapon attack go again. Then pitch Steel Blade Shunt and
Yes.
attacking with this Dawn Blade 4/5.
Ah, dear. No blocks.
Interesting. Yeah. So that'll be for 5. Then that'll trigger Dorinthea, and I'll pay another 1 to come in again for 5.
Hmm. How many cards in hand?
Ooh.
2 and 1 in the arsenal. Right. I'm going to block for 3 with a knock the death whistle.
Yes. I approve and agree.
So I'll take
So yeah,
2
you'll
from
be
that.
taking 2 damage.
Going to 7.
That gets a counter. And pass over to you.
Okay. I'm going to play a knock the death whistle. Let's go and get a card.
I feel like I'm gonna get gambited here.
No way have I used all of those already.
You looking for red in the ledgers?
Battering bolts.
Oh. Oh.
One. 2, 3. Oh, I've used them all. Jesus.
Oh.
Okay.
Well, that's a relief then.
That was a bit of a relief.
That wouldn't have been great for me.
So if I put this, if I reload this, activate Azalea. Okay, right. So I have to get that then, I guess. I think. Yeah. Let's do that. Okay, I'm gonna go get an infecting shot red off of the top. Activate Azalea. Give this dominate until end of turn. I will use Crow's Nest to put an aim counter on it, pitching another knock the death whistle. So my last hand had 3 knock the death whistles in it, which is pretty ridiculous.
Wow.
And then yeah, I'm going to fire this infecting shot at you for 6 dominate. If it hits, you get a blood rot pox.
Well, it will be hitting, I think. Because I can only block with 1, and I'll be blocking with this route from my hand. So I'll be taking 4. It's for 6, right?
Yeah.
So I'll be taking 3, going to 4, getting a blood rod.
Getting a blood rot, and then I will be passing the turn.
Okay.
Dear.
Hmm. think all I gotta do here is I'm just gonna attack in with this Dawnblade for 6 by pitching a Spoils of War.
Block for 6 with 3 cards.
Ooh. So that's for 9 you've blocked.
Oh no, this is only for 6. It's all 2 blocks.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I'm going to flash in this Iron Song Pride, pitching a route. Put a counter on it and make it 7 total.
Cool. Yeah, I'll take 1.
Okay, I'll take 2 thanks to this Blood Rot Pox, and I'll pass over to you.
God, the Dawnblade's on 4. Just gonna Arsenal and pass.
Yeah, let's do the same thing that I did last turn, basically down to the same cards. I'm going to pitch the Spoils of War to attack in with this Dawnblade for 7. Ooh, excuse me.
Block for 11.
Ugh. What? That's crazy.
That's crazy.
7, blocking for 11. 7-11.
7-11.
Anything that I want to do? Nope. Okay.
Oh,
Yeah, that was a good block, but that's just gonna do that and draw and pass over to you.
cool. I'm just gonna fire this drill shot at you for 4.
Reactions sink below.
Okay.
I'm gonna get rid of this card, I think, and draw that one instead. That is not as good as the other card.
Cool. I'm just gonna Arsenal and pass. Draw up, and that's it.
Okay. Cat wants food. Can't you see I'm playing a card game right now?
We're nearing the end. I can feel it. Not in favor of me, though.
Well, I don't know about that. Haven't. Normally, I'd be drawing into the cool cards, but I drew into all of them early and got to play them. Now I don't have them anymore. I play that. Can go to this. Yeah, I guess I just pitch this run through to attack with this Dawnblade for 3.
Block for 7.
You are mean. Yes. That has been blocked.
Okay.
Pass to you.
Cool. Codex out of hand.
Oh my god.
Let's get back a drill
That's
shot.
quite bad for me. Drill shot for 4.
Drill shot for 4, and then I get Ponder. You get Frailty. But yeah, 4.
should I go? Yes. Block with this puncture and take 1 damage.
Okay. What's that? Ponder cracks off, draw, Arsenal, and then draw 4, you'll go.
Okay. Pitch this Command and Conquer to lay the Spoils of War. And then pitch this Puncture to come in with this Dawnblade for 4 with Go Again. Although I don't have any resources floating or cards in hand.
4, okay. We'll block for 4. And 3. Sod it. Block it all. Block for 10.
Yes. Yes. That has been blocked. Those go on the bottom.
Yes.
Frailty dies. And pass over to you.
Cool. Ravenous Rabble out of my ass.
Out of your ass.
Out of my ass. Revealing a red in the ledger, so 4.
Let's block some damage, shall we?
This is just 2 naked ladies fighting now.
Yeah, actually. I'm gonna block with this Command and Conquer and the Steelblade Supremacy for 6.
Alright. Fully blocked. Draw 4, you'll go.
Ooh. Pitch this Overpower to come in for 3.
Fuck it, no blocks.
Oh. I wasn't expecting you to do that.
Fuck it.
Yeah, take 3.
Yep.
Pass to you.
Oh. Oh, you're not gonna believe it. No blocks.
This game.
Pure mind games. What a way to end it, though.
Yeah, no kidding.
Right, here we go. Pitch a blue into Death Dealer. Loading in red in the ledger and drawing a card. Read the glide path. Next arrow gets +3. Look at the top card.
If you hit the dominate here, I am dead regardless.
Yeah, can't see another card though, unfortunately. Can't see another card unless I blind activate, but I can't afford to do that either. So I'm just going to fire this red in the ledger at you for 8.
Well, I do have to block that, so I will block for 9.
Did you want to check how many rain razors I have?
Are you telling me that you have a rain razors in your hand?
I'm just saying.
No. If I overblock, I'm in a pretty bad spot anyway, because I do lose to a singular dominate. So I'm just gonna roll with it. If you have it, you have it.
So he's taking the gambit.
Yeah, I definitely, in that situation with no counters, I don't win the full block do nothing. But you successfully navigated that. That was crazy.
Yeah.
So this card has been in my arsenal since that turn where I went Singing Steelblade into Glint the Quicksilver.
Yeah.
my idea, because I had attacked twice already, I didn't need to attack with the Dawnblade. I just needed to draw a card that could pitch for 2 or more. So just at the very bare minimum, a yellow, because then I could have followed up that turn with this Command and Conquer.
Right.
That was the turn that you had just the drill shot in your arsenal, and that would have been at least an
Yeah.
extra 5 damage. That was what I was going for with that, and
Yeah.
I ended up drawing a route. So I was like, oh, just pitches for red.
Yeah, I think it was worth doing though, because I was still pretty much on the back foot. So if you could get that off, I probably would have died there, I reckon.
Yeah, it would have given me at the very bare minimum just 4 extra life to work with.
Yeah.
But yeah, you just full blocked until you had a good enough hand, and then yeah, when I attacked that last turn just for 3, I was like, oh, I'm gonna get him. I have an Iron Song response now, and then yeah, no blocks.
I just thought again. I just thought, right, I just need to just see if, like you did on the last turn. Sometimes you just have to see if they have it, and just
Yeah.
If they have it, they have it. If they don't, they don't, sort of thing. But
Yeah, because it's one of those things where you can start to play around stuff as much as you want, but like yeah, even if I full blocked that Rain Razors, I don't think that's a situation in which I win.
yeah,
Because you're still just allowed to then have an extra hand, more access to opts and stuff.
exactly.
And being at 1 again, I just lose to any dominate whatsoever.
Yeah, exactly.
But oh, those were good
Wow.
games.
Those were good games. Yeah, there was obviously the first 2 were just like each of us just took a buttload of damage and then just clawed back into it somehow. And then and then that last one was a proper nip and tuck towards the end.
Yeah. Yeah, no, like again, you navigated that really, really well. That was I think exactly what you needed to do to get back in that game.
Yeah. It's amazing.
Obviously,
like, how much,
those.
Yeah.
Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's amazing how much value gets taken away if you do just full block and take 4 counters off a Dawnblade.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, it's crazy how much value that takes off. So it's just not one of those things you want to do, is it? You don't want to get into those cycles of just going full block, full block, full block. But you just really do have to do that against DORINTHEA, it seems.
Yeah, like I was saying after the last one, it does in a lot of situations feel bad to just be like, okay, whatever. Like you said, sod it, block
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
But yeah, that all you had to do was just kind of wait around until you had a good enough hand to justify not blocking. And yeah.
But even
So
in the
hell
end
yeah.
there as well, like
Nice
when I was full blocking, I still had obviously the power card, the Codex, which I could obviously play to keep getting back the 4 attacks that were still chipping away at you, and like Ravenous Rabbles and stuff as well. So like ones were leaking through. So the fact I was still able to do that as well, and like you had to block a Ravenous Rabble for 4 with 2 cards, which is
Yeah,
pretty bad.
I blocked with a Steel Blade Supremacy and a Command and Conquer.
For a
That was a
rabble.
valuable
That is a
Ravenous Rabble.
trade. Yeah.
Yeah, but oh my god, Codex of Frailty is so good.
It really is, yeah.
Cards
And that's the
great.
reason why I was able to literally just continue the full block train, because my arsenal was there from the Ponder.
Mm-hmm.
So I could full block because I played a Codex. Obviously, I'm getting that card back. So, and filling the arsenal. So it's ridiculous.
Yeah. Yeah, those were good games.
Nice games, but everybody who stuck around to the end, thanks very much for watching, and obviously definitely watch this back on demand as well. There's obviously a couple of good games here for sure. So yeah, thanks everybody who's joined us, and hope you have a great night. And again, thanks for Bill for joining us again.
Absolutely. Thanks for having me.
Yeah, I'm not sure if there's any. Well, it says there's 3 viewers now, so I don't know. I don't know if there's anyone still left in there that can speak up and let us know what matchup you want us to do next time. If there is, then what do you want to see Bill play? Let us know. We can still hang here for a couple of minutes, see if we get a response. If not, we can just decide for ourselves.
Yeah, I think I have a. There was another one I think waiting in the wings for something that I could play. Potentially Riptide.
Yeah, a Ranger off. We could do that.
Yeah, because that would be interesting.
Have you got all
Yeah, so
the?
if there's anybody else here.
Have you got all the new stuff then for it? Have you?
Ooh, Katsu is a good idea. I'm missing one of his legendary traps. I don't remember which one. I think I have Buzzsaw. I'm missing Collapsing Trap. I don't have the bridge.
Yeah, I haven't seen many people pull that either, like on stream or anything. Like,
Yeah, but I think I have everything else for that deck, unless there's something super weird. I think, is there another Ranger card that I'm still missing that I just like haven't pulled any of? Oh, the Barbed Undertow. I haven't pulled that
yeah.
card yet either, which I think is pretty good for Riptide, if I recall. But
yeah.
but yeah, we do have a recommendation of Katsu, which I do have all the cards for, I believe.
Yeah, that's another one that we definitely want to visit, because obviously it's got new outsider stuff. I mean, me and Bill did play a game as like a little tester really before this sort of kicked off, where you did play Katsu, didn't you? So
I think the very first one that we did that wasn't filmed was I was actually playing Arachne.
Oh no, mate. You must have played Katsu on the stream then.
Yeah, I think that was
I
our
think you
very
did.
first game. But that was also just a regular Katsu. I think Super Mario Black Tiger is saying Kitty Katsu.
Oh yeah.
Like Crouching Tiger, which I'm actually super interested in.
Arch
If I
of
have
Raw.
So here's my beginnings, at least, of my master set for Outsiders.
Oh yeah.
I only have 2 copies of Head Leads the Tail, but I'm pretty sure I can work with that. I'd probably find one before next week. My 2 of every codex, my 1 amnesia, my 2 foil premeditates that I pulled.
Oh nice. Yeah.
But yeah, I think Kitty Katsu might be a good idea. Fun.
Yeah,
So-
we can do that. Super Mario Black Tiger, if you're here next week, then you'll see your absolute request.
Also, yeah, because he's been here, or they, I guess I don't know if they're he specifically, but they've been here since the start of the stream, so they stuck around the whole time. So
Yeah, and you were right, it's Andrew. Super Mario Black Tiger's name's Andrew, so...
oh, perfect.
Yeah, so regular viewer, actually, patron of the channel as well, so thanks, Super Mario Black Tiger, aka Andrew. Sent me a nice Christmas card as well, actually, so that was nice.
Yeah, that's awesome. Well then, yeah,
so-
I'll definitely play Kitty Katsu next week.
Sounds good.
In honor of Andrew, thank you for the recommendation.
Yeah, definitely. There we go, Madame Jund. I have a spare head leads a tail for you. Cheers, Kaylee.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Thanks. Then that will. I think that's the one card that I'll actually need for that. So that's
Alright.
perfect.
Sweet, it's settled then. Next week, Azalea versus Kitty Katsu. If next week is good for you,
Fantastic.
Bill.
Yeah, it should be.
Yeah.
I have to film that thing with Kel, secret thing, but
Oh yeah. Oh, that was close. The secret thing.
the secret thing, yeah.
Well, is it? A
Jim's still
Well,
here.
is it?
Good.
I mean, I could just Well, we can talk about it afterwards. But anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, thanks to everybody who's joined us today. Cheers, Jim, as well. Fantasy G cards, been chilling, cracking packs. What? Cracking more packs for the shop, Jim? That's ridiculous. You're still going. Fantastic.
Oh, I wish I could crack more packs.
Jim, let us know what you crack and when it's updated, and obviously I'll share it with the Discord as well, because obviously those folks have discounts.
We love to support a good shop. That's for sure.
Exactly. So yeah, just let us know when you're all updated, and I'll share it around. All secrets, absolutely. Super Mario Black Tiger.
Yeah, it's good stuff.
Yeah, it's good stuff. But yeah, thank you very much, everybody who's tuned in, and again, thanks for Bill for stopping by. Yeah, we'll do it all over again next week with Kitty Katsu probably against Azalea. So
Fantastic. Looking forward to it already.
absolutely. Cheers, folks.
See you around, everybody.